Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy Adrian here. Welcome back to the Twitch channel. Early morning here. It's not early morning. It's 10:45. But yeah, finally got some time to play Lotro. I haven't been able to continue the stream since what was it, Wednesday, because I was working hard on the Guild Wars 2 review. Top 10 reasons to play Guild Wars 2, and that's been put out. So if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch it. Should be fun, especially if you haven't played Guild Wars 2 before. Anyway, tonight I've got a lot of plans for continuing my journey through Update 20. I'm still stuck here in the Slag Hills. And if you came from the last stream, if you watched my last Update 20 stream, there was a crap ton of lag in this area that was just so unplayable. It's been reported quite a few times, in some of the MMO sites. And I'm not sure if there's anything being done about it, but at this moment the Slag Hills area seems to be pretty clear of players, so hopefully there won't be any lag, because I do intend to finish some of these group quests that I have, the Langruven ones. I believe these are starter quests for something larger later on in the quest chain, maybe an instance, I don't know. So I'm waiting for a friend to finish her raiding so she could come and join me here on stream. So until then, I'm just gonna go ahead and complete some of these solo quests that I have, starting with Preemptive Disorder. So as usual, I'm just gonna see if I'm good to go. Well, bag space is crappy, but we'll have to make do. Alright, let's bring out my captain's trusty companion and get ready to go. Oh, I should probably milestone here too, so I can come back and pick up the group quests when we're good to go for that. Fantastic, let's move. We have a couple of folks in chat. We've got Mystic Gaming. Hey Mystic, haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you been? And we have Menth. Hey Menth, how you doing? I heard about what happened on Ark. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Are you guys planning to jump on a new Ark Survival Evolved server? Start a new Dino life? I forgot about these acid pools, man. Alright, so far so good. I have turned up my graphics from high to ultra high in the last stream. Seem to be doing okay. Let me just put up my FPS counter here. I'm getting about 60 to 50 on average, not bad. Then again, this place is sort of empty right now. Let's just go ahead and see who's in the area. Slag Hills. I see a few, but not enough to cause any lag spikes. Okay, Mystic in chat says it's been okay. Well, that's great, man. Good to see you back. And Ment says, yeah, we were wrecked. Probably going to move to Scorched. Scorched, is that like the new update or new expansion for Ark, if I recall right? I know the biome's a little different in terms of how the landscape looks. That'll be interesting. At the beginning of the fight, there was some lag there. So probably the lag issues have not gone away just yet. I'm gonna be a little bit optimistic here and say it's playable. Hopefully. Because there's nothing worse than watching a streamer lagging on stream, unable to complete quests. Alright, so I'm in this area, Fusham Gund, however you pronounce that, just to finish this one. Destroy 2 more battle horns and grab some tools. I'm just gonna go make my way around the camp. It's definitely in there somewhere, the great glowing orb. I actually have a couple of speed buffs I can use just to get my inventory a bit neater. I should probably start using them. There's no point hoarding this unless I want to save them for the expansion, but then again, that's like, what, mid-year? Summer? Mordor's in the morning. Mr. Gaming says, also I need to ask again, what console do you go on for Ark again? What console? Do you mean, where do I play Ark? Usually, PC. There is a PlayStation in the house. There's a PS4, but that belongs to my sister. And I used to be a console player, but yeah, I play on the PC primarily. Okay, I'm looking for tools and I'm looking for horns. So, oh, is that a tool over there? No, I cleared that one. I've cleared this horn too, so everything in this new area, if you've already used an interactable item, it will not respawn. So you're not going to get an easy way out. You gotta move forward into the camp and look for more items. I can't remember if I've been here before, but there is a horn up there, so I'm probably on the right track. I see a mortar overseer here, and I believe that is part of my objective here, under the watch of Narcos, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start fighting with him. Now, having not jumped as far as I can in this update, I have the advantage of just reading all the reviews so far and watching other players' videos, like Andang, for example. I'm sure you guys know who Andang is, and hearing from some of my friends who play, lots of contrasting opinions about the update so far in terms of the current endgame progression. I mean, it's still flower based to some extent, but not in a positive way. As I said in a previous stream, picking up flowers at the very beginning of the last update wasn't an issue for me because fortunately I was playing when two of the flowers were at a very unbalanced stage. They were giving me ridiculous amounts. This time around, I have not yet seen how the flower progression is going to look like, or what are the amounts, and how that leads into gathering supplies and grinding for the reputation for the pack and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. Alright, so those are the overseers that I needed. Good to know. Need two more of that. And the horn over here. How nice of you to respawn so quickly. I still need to go deeper though, because I need one more tool. And horn, for that matter. Battle horn. And one more overseer. It's going just as planned. I don't know, the tools are right there. Overseer, horn, great. Let's get them all. In chat, Mr. Game says, and then I'll ask what server so I can join my favorite pal. Oh, if you want to join me in Ark, man, I hate to say it, but you're like a couple of years too late. I've stopped playing Ark Survival Evolved maybe early 2016, I want to say, because I was actually playing on an unofficial server, which is run by local people here in my part of the world, so that the server ping and stuff like that would be bearable for me without using a VPN. And the problem about unofficial servers is you never know what could happen, and so it just so happened that there was this one night where this guy, his server crashed and we were all on it, so all the data was wiped. So essentially we lost everything. Had to start gathering stuff again, start taming again, and I just lost my will to play because I put so much time and effort into that server. So yeah, I'm not playing Ark at the moment, but maybe, because I do have a plan to create this review where I'm checking out Ark versus Conan Exiles because they're both pretty similar in terms of, you know, the open world survival gameplay. I think that Conan Exiles, a lot of the mechanics in that game is probably based off Ark Survival Evolved, and you know, I played Ark for like a year and a half. So as soon as I jumped into Conan Exiles, I could tell, you know, the similarities between the games were very close. So I could probably jump back in sometime this year just to make a review for that. We'll see. But it's probably gonna be an official server, I suppose. I don't trust private servers or unofficial servers anymore. Crap, I forgot the horn up there. Forgot the horn. This should do it. Excellent, so that one's down. You have taken it upon yourself to destroy many battle horns and tools of the orcs at Fushamgund. They should leave the forces gathered here too disorganized to assail the host of the west on the march. Brilliant. Now, for the other quests, in terms of the Slag Hills, I am to go and discover all these entrance points. I'm pretty sure there's more. Maybe I just haven't taken them yet. Back at the Slag Hills NPC. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to discover the two entrance points here, and then we'll see how to proceed from there. There's one to the left here somewhere, and it's probably that building over there. I'm just going to jump down. I'm going to dismiss my pet here first. So anybody who plays a captain, here's some tip for you. Dismiss your pets when you want to... Well, shit. Nice timing, Overseer. Okay, so I was saying, if you're gonna go and take the shortcut from, you know, moving down the ramp here, dismiss your pet and just jump down. Because if you leave your pet on, he's gonna go down the manual way, he's gonna take a long road, and he's gonna pull all the mobs to you and make it crappy. Well, that backfired. Doesn't matter anyway, because this place is full with mobs. I am also gonna start using all these crams because they're just hogging bag space, and I don't normally eat consumables, only maybe during PvE instances, raids. But for open landscape, I just don't eat food. So all those crams sitting in my bag is pretty useless. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention, if you guys hear any birds chirping outside, yeah, it happens in the morning. But I'm sitting right next to the window, so if there's any birds chirping too loudly, there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. Every other sound, like low volume or microphone issues, I can sort. But you know, having outside the window is beyond my control. Just thought I'd put the disclaimer out there. Okay, this should be the entrance to Carcoast. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The next objective is to actually enter it, but I didn't pick up the quests, and he's back here. So I will hold off on this quest and probably move to do the epics. I have Book 8, Chapter 3, Awaiting Silence. Yeah, I should probably go do that. I'll make a pit stop to pick up the quests in the tunnels before I move on. Mr. Gaming says that's the same for lore masters. Had a ton of trouble with that. Oh yeah, you mean your pets? Yeah, I could totally imagine running around and your pets just go pulls all the mobs. Good times. Yeah, I actually want to. I'm dreading going my war steed because of the lag in the last stream. Let's just give it a shot. Let's see how it looks like here. What's up, Thrag? So far so good, I hope. It'd be cool if my war steed can just fly in the sky like it did last time out as well. That'll be fun. Damn it. After all these years, and controlling war steeds is still not as easy as I thought it would be. Alright. Lots of players here already. I wonder if, because these are dailies, and these are what they're doing here, dailies. Doesn't say so though. Let me just look at the group quests again. Doesn't actually say that it's a repeatable. Yeah, these three are group quests, and I'm just waiting on a friend before I start on them. So I will pick up these quests here. So we've got 3 hidden lieutenants.
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
Even if we are able to defeat the orcs gathered beneath the hills, their leaders will only raise and enlist many more foul creatures. You must seek out the lieutenants skulking around beneath the Forsaken Lands and put an end to their command. Challenge accepted. Next, Orcish tunnels.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Appleheim, you have said yourself that on your missions around the Slag Hills you have witnessed orcs moving through bored holes in the earth. I believe there are many orcs moving through these unnatural caverns. I ask of you to find an entrance to these caverns that will lead you to the orcs which occupy them. Defeating them is our only hope of making safe passage for the host of the West. Yeah, I'm liking these already. Defeat 12 orcs, defeat 5 orc lieutenants. Next one better be good too.
Be wary, my friends.
Yeah,
Evil
defeat Uruks. 12 Uruks. That's where I died last time. Like, epic death. It can be no coincidence that the entrance to Carcos is defended by an entire encampment of orcs. Some unpleasant surprise awaits within. I have watched many comings and goings of Uruk High through the iron gates at the base of the tower. I believe, were you to find your way in there, you might wreak some havoc and spoil the surprise. I am but one man, but maybe, just maybe, I can bring that surprise you're talking about. Alright, so I've discovered Carcos there. I haven't discovered, what's this called again? Skroink. Skoironk. That's such a goblin name. It just smells of goblin. Skoironk. Alright, let's do it. Let's look for this entrance. Damn it. I wonder if that's it. The door with the glowing light that I was curious about in the last stream. It is looking... No, it's not. It's that hole over there, isn't it? These goblins? No, they're orcs. This should be it. Skoronk. So I'm gonna head to Skoronk because all the quests here are Skoronk related. Well, I suppose it's time to slay. I wish... Oh, hold up. I have a few more quests here. Auto bestowed. Unexpected confusion. You notice the caverns are lined with bones. Perhaps you could use this orc filth to confuse the denizens of Skoronk. So, I have to enter the Magnhole caverns. Okay, next. Default supplies. The orcs down here are well stocked with enough supplies for an entire army. You take it upon yourself to destroy some. Okay, so I'm destroying supplies as well. What else we got? The orcs down here are organized and camps littered the cavern floors. You believe that destroying some of these camps. Okay, so destroying camps. Copy that. All in all, what, 7, 8 quests down here? Caves are shaking. Wonder if I'm the only one down here questing at the moment. Choices, left or right? Let's go right first. I see a camp over there that I can destroy with some bones as well. Excellent. 12 bones, 12 orcs, 12 urks, 12 camps, 10 camps. How many supplies? 10 supplies, 10 bones. Oh, it looks like I'll be a while in here. Where'd this go? Further down. Excellent. Probably have enough time to map out the entire cave. I don't mind it as long as it doesn't lag. Does this lead anywhere else? Yeah. I'm just gonna go where my gut tells me to go. But then again, this is right here. Might as well just finish him off. Now I'm gonna hit down. Hopefully the respawn rates aren't crazy down here. I'm not usually this casual, like I'm just relaxing. I'm not potting anything. I'm not even mustering courage, which is this just removes disease and poisons and whatnot. I'm just chilling. I see no reason to use this here. That's how casual I've become. Like I haven't played Lotro in quite some time, and when I get back to it, so I'm like, meh. I'll just do the objectives. I just want to progress the story. Maybe one of these days, just for shits and giggles, I'll just jump back into PvP. PvMP, I should say. 'Cause that would really just throw me back into PvP mode. Take things more seriously. Sturdy gate. I wonder where that leads. It's probably going to... Oh, wow, look at that. You see on the minimap, there's just a lot of red dots. What's on the other side? All I can see orcs and stuff. I'm just gonna head on. Finish all the side quests here in Sauron before moving on there. That probably goes to the other tunnel, Car Coast. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, I'm on a backspace. Major Essence of Fate, interesting. But that's like tier 7. What else we got here? We've got a new deed. Defeat many foes in Sauron. Excellent. So there's a deed tied to these tunnels. Don't intend to spend all my time down here. You've defeated many orcs within the caverns of Sauron. Can confirm that a large group of the enemy moved below. Yes, I knew this like a stream ago. Pick up those flowers. Could never. The one thing you gotta know about Lotro today, like modern day Lotro, is don't leave any flowers on the ground for somebody else to pick it up. You see a flower, you pick it up. You gotta be cutthroat about it. This is gardening, extreme gardening online. You're gonna need those flowers, man. I haven't seen what they're for in the new update yet. I can guarantee you you're gonna need them. Disarmed. Wow. I was wondering where that fireball came from, and it's from Kovaru the Gallant. Hello, Kovaru. Nice seeing a dwarf in your natural habitat. Caves. Underground caves. Man, that sounded really disrespectful. I didn't mean it to come out like that. Yeah, dwarves are from under the earth, so I'm not wrong there. It's just... Never mind. Moving on. Let's piggyback this guy. Let's kill some stuff. Ah, he's a fire arcade. Fire arcades have been the flavor of the month, I want to say, for the last year. In terms of high DPS class, highly coveted in PvE, PvMP too, if they know what they're doing. I mean, I don't usually power level too many classes, but I actually did go from 0 to 105 on an arcade, just to see what the rage is all about when it comes to fire DPS. Menthy Chat said, yeah, I've been picking him up. I wish we had deeds for like the amount of flowers that we've picked up in our Lotro careers. So when we're done with flowers, or when the game, you know, is about to end or whatever, we can look back and see how many orcs we've killed in total, or how many flowers we've collected. Those would be some really interesting stats. Die. I'm surprised this Mortal Warriors haven't seen me yet. Alright, back to the objectives. I need about 4 more supplies and 3 more lieutenants, 2 more tents. I should be able to get them all should I go further, and I intend to before I actually break down those doors and see what's on the other side. I'm not going to bother with the slugs since they're not hostile. Alright, we got a lieutenant here. He has 53,000 morale. I'm taking him first. Getting a little bit of stutter. Just a little bit of stutter. My FPS has gone below 60 FPS here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it down to very high, see if that makes things a little better. And really, again, this should not be an issue. I mean, we are not even in the landscape right now. We're in an instance cave. We shouldn't be having these issues, but oh well. Okay, what's done? We have destroyed many tents within the maggot hole caverns of Skarmuk. Excellent. What's left is supplies. I need 3 supplies, and I need 2 lieutenants, and that is a disgusting thing. And it thinks I'm disgusting too, so I'm gonna kill it. Take that. I really want to know what's down there, but I don't think there's any supplies waiting for me down there. I'm just gonna continue back upwards. Let's get rid of this guy. Ment says, I wish they gave bonus days to flower picking. By bonus days, do you mean on certain days the flower drops are higher? That would be interesting. Hello, I'm just crashing your party here in caves. I just wanted to get rid of your supplies. And just in case there's anybody who's new to Lotro or a new player here and you're wondering what are all the extra panels and stuff, these are all add-ons, plugins essentially, just to, for me at least, it enhanced my playing experience by giving me more information here about buffs and debuffs. I've got the top bar up here, lots of info, and of course the Palantir, my health in the middle of the screen. I've got a video on YouTube detailing 10 of my favorite add-ons. Was it 10? No, it's not 10. It's a bunch of add-ons for Lotro essentially, so if you want to know what they are, go ahead and check it out. Some bones here. As our supplies. I mapped out the cave yet. Okay, I'm almost coming full circle. So that must be something I missed. Let's check out this area. Is that a player? Yeah, that is a player. Oop, here we go. Oh no! Did he get the lieutenant? Let's go tag him in here. Alright, back to my supplies. That is done. You have destroyed many of the orc supplies within the Magnahole caverns of Sauron. This should lessen the effectiveness of the orcs' camp down here. Great. I'm not sure I feel like I'm making a difference, but I'm happy it's done and over with all the same. I need one more bone and 2 more lieutenants. I'm gonna go down this way and see what's up. There we go. I've got 2 bones here. Where did the bone... Wait. Okay, the objective changed now to build bone idols. The Magnahole caverns of Sauron. You should build idols with the bones to confuse the orcs. Great. I just need to know where exactly I'm going to be building the idols. I guess I'll figure it out the more I go in. Okay. Alright, so it's all connected here, so I've been here before. Heading back out. I should probably go and knock down one of those guarded doors that I passed by. Maybe that leads to another part. And perhaps... Oh, Lieutenant! Just what I was looking for. Here comes the fire archer's goodness. I like how we were treating aggro back there. Jump in here. A little lag there. Not too bad. Not been to this area yet. Oop. I'm not sure why he didn't pick this up. Have I been here? That's where I came from. So I've pretty much scouted the entire cavern. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head out the cave and see if there's a quest marker for building those bone piles. If there isn't, that means it's back inside. Yep, it's back inside. Oh gosh, I really need a vendor. Okay, bone piles. Bone idols. Just gonna do my old trick of hitting the delete key. Aha, there we go. That's what I needed to do. Hit the delete key to find interactable spots or objects or whatever. So that's one, and wow, you guys are really easily fooled. Oh, never mind. I thought I got away with that. Alright, on to the next good location. It's down along this path. Here it is. I wonder if he's gonna do it. I'm gonna do it as well. See if we can have two bone piles at the same place. Oh yeah, that counted. I'm gonna get out of here before they start attacking me. It's definitely not down here. I somehow lost my companion. Let me do some of that again. Ghost Pat is extremely squishy, but I do need him for my brother skills. Delete key. Come on, show me another good location. I've been here before. Yeah, the sound of that is just me tabbing, hitting my delete key, looking for the next good location. I'm gonna pull all the mobs to me at this point. I did find a flower. I've already done this location. It's probably down here. I left my ghost bat behind. Oh well. Is it down here? Nope. I keep picking up flowers on my delete key. It has to be in here somewhere. Well, it led me straight to a lieutenant. I need one more, so that worked out fine. 2 lieutenants, in fact. Alright, let's get this party started. Oh man, the frame rate drops. Are you guys seeing that? Went all the way from like 50 down to 14. It's still pretty crappy. Alrighty, lieutenant's done. You have defeated the Arc Lieutenants within the caverns of Sauron. Excellent. I just need one more location. I have to fight through this bunch. Might as well do it now. I just so love it when they start the fight with a disarm. Even better when mobs start fights with stuns. I just love that. This guy. Ooh. I worried for a second I was gonna crash there. Okay, definitely not here. Going deeper. Keep getting that damn flower. Have I been here for a location? No, I have not. There's lieutenants here. Yeah, you can kill them all you want. Defiler. Not gonna stop me. Especially with bleeds. I love Cappy bleeds. Come on, one more location. Corpse of maggot larva? Is that something I could build on? No, it's not. Is it here? No, it's gonna lead me to... I saw somebody running down there. I'm just gonna follow him. See if he knows something I don't. Hugs Derry, respected warrior of the host of the West. This looks like a decent place. Hit delete, unfortunately. Not an area to build. Can I head up there? Nope. What is this place? I was kind of hoping I'd see a huge boss of some sort. Oh, the journey to find this last bone idol spot continues. Damn. I'm going right. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna pull him. And the most effective way to see where I'm going is to actually open my map and close it like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing that a lot. Sorry if it's annoying. But it's the only way to map the area in my mind so I know I'm not going to the same places over again. I'm gonna take a upturn here. Move to the left. Just to make sure I know that I've cleared this zone. I just came from down there. Just try to self-heal. Okay, have I been to the left over here? What is this place? Oh, okay, it's the two gates. So I'm gonna make a stand here and start killing this stuff. Oh boy, they're all catching up to me now. The only thing that's gonna kill me right now is lag. I don't see any lieutenants. That's a good sign. Because I still need to bring in my ghost pad. Mystic says, need to go. I need my sleep. Keep being awesome, Adrian. Thanks, man. Have a good night, yo. I'll catch you soon. Bro, this guy. Yeah, you know what? If I don't find this damn... Oh, that's gonna put me to sleep. Oh shit, 200 HP? Well, great, I just realized that. Shit. I cannot take them on, not two of them. Crap. I'm just gonna run through this entire area and pull everything to me. I am so dead. So dead. I'm just gonna run him through all these things. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Run. What the hell is in here, actually? We've got bruisers, overseers, warriors, not much. There's like a fellowship of players out here. It's gonna drop the banner. So I can take them out. So I guess the smart thing to do is run to a group of players. And lucky there's a group of players here. Or I'd be so dead. Most important thing is there's nothing in there. There is no bone idol stand for me here. I don't know what this place is. Probably for a daily quest or a group quest of some sort. But it's not for me. Matt says, not going to sleep now. Oh, okay, I got you. It was Mystic Gaming that was getting to bed. Oh man, this is getting a little bit annoying. The last thing I actually want to do is head back to the entrance of the cave and remap everything again. I have a pretty good idea of where I've been. Like there's one right there, and I've already cleared that. Oh wow, I just got all of it at once. Bring it on. Ugh. I'm still in combat for some reason. Did I not kill something back there? Well, doesn't matter. Let's go back to the entrance. Oh. Well, they're heading somewhere. Oh, the exit door. We've got Wigan chat. Hey Wigan. I'm doing good. Lag's been alright so far. I'm getting little spikes here and there. Nothing too major, but it's still playable, I suppose. I'm still in combat, shit. Oh, there we go, that cleared up. So yes, there's still one more bone idol in there, whose spot I just cannot find. So I'm just gonna pass on this one for now. And maybe when I make my way to Car Coast, pick up the quests there, I should be able to drop back and see what's up. For now, I just want to get... Oh crap, I have a supply thing here that's pending. Okay, I need a vendor, and the shitty thing about it is I'm milestoned here, which doesn't really have a vendor, and there are no stable rides because it's Mordor. So I'm gonna have to manually ride all the way back to, I suppose Harrenhal is the closest, right? Yep, Harrenhal is the closest, so I'm just gonna ride there. Good opportunity to check the lag as well, see if it's any worse than it was last time out here in the Slag Hills. Oh, good to see some fresh air. I mean, tunnels and caves and just winding on, and the constant respawning of mobs, and let's just put it this way, it's good to have some fresh air. Having said that, I'm not against underground spaces. I actually, the Mines of Moria expansion is my favorite expansion in the game, hands down. Location wise, I actually prefer Moria. I like it. It's huge. Uh-oh, I see quests. I see quest rings on this animal. I'm just gonna skip that for now. There's no point in me doing these repeatables because I already have full max wrap with Host of the West. It's the other factions that I probably need to get started on, but that's later on, I suppose. Okay, swapping to my horse. Let's go clear up some bags. It's nothing worse than losing crap in your overflow. Where is the... there you go, vendors.
Ithilien is crawling with foes.
Let's be a couple of minutes here. Just get rid of all this junk. I'll keep that. Jade gemstones, no. Pretty much have all the recipes I need. I'm set. Okay, some lag here. I think if you rewatch the stream, you can actually count the number of times I mentioned the word lag while playing Lotro. It's just something I've come to accept. Hides. Do I want hides? I could probably mail them off to all my alts just to make some space. And that's it. The rest are just, no, actually, there's two crappy gear here that I need to find. Where are you? There. One here. One here. Alright, now let's start getting these stuff. Ooh, that's interesting. Broken blade. So this is a bind to account and acquire. Increases reputation with the host of the West, but I've already maxed that, so I can't sell it. So probably off to an alt. Take all the recipes and stuff that I can actually physically sell. I'll take those first so I can sell them. And now let's get all the legendary stuff so I can go and deconstruct them. And oh crap, I forgot, there isn't a bloody LI dude in this hub. Heron here. No choice then, I'm gonna have to destroy them. I'm pretty set for relics and shards. I really don't need any more on this character at least, so just keeping my backspace open. So Wigga, how's the raid coming along? You guys still at it? In the meantime, I am not going back to the cave to finish up these bone idols. I'll do that later. Let's go do book 8, chapter 3. Langlass asks you to find locations in the waste where enemies threaten the host of the West. Yeah, I've done most of these except Dol Akarn, which is the last location I need to go to. Dagolard, up there. Here, Dol Akarn. What? Why am I in combat? Oh, orc. He has a ring. I know the daily's like kill 15 or something like that. Probably join away. I'm not picking that up. Let's proceed. Oh shit, you know what? Actually, I'm not kindred yet. Shit. Well, I should be after. I mean, some of these quests do give. Yeah. Yep, they do have experience. I should be set. I'm just gonna follow the road, take a laugh at Carcos and go all the way north. Let's go sightseeing while we're at it. That is the Black Gate, ladies and gentlemen. Which, as you saw in the last stream, if you get too close, you will die. Interesting designs. So Langaruven is straight ahead here. these are where some of the group quests I did not pick up back there at these slag hills will lead to. Well, following this road north will take me to Dol Arkan. I want to see what that's like. Is it an abandoned site? Another bunch of ruins. Let's go find out. Now entering Dagorlad. Wow, this feels amazing just saying that because it's crazy how long it took us to get here. And look on the map, to go to Udun inside. Oh, I'm not following the road. Just gonna follow the road. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Lagging. Wait, no. It's probably because of the rock, yeah. Obstacle there. Usually the war steeds go over. We're just stuck. Almost there. Okay, let's see here. Dol Akarn once towered above the plain, but now only the base remains. I see. Is that it up there? Oh wow. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Get out of there, get out of there. Man, I hate when that happens. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. No warning whatsoever. Just gonna go up there and see what actually causes it. Is it ghosts? The undead? Oh. Phone's buzzing here. Yeah, I see a bunch of undead up there. Just I was getting killed. Just moving up. Alrighty, 1,000 damage, 3,000 damage. I guess I'm not welcomed, and that's just fine. So what's the next step of the epics here now that we've explored and discovered all these sites? Let's see. Find Aragorn on the north side of the Slag Hills outside the Black Gate. Aragorn and the host of the West plan to meet you at the base of the Slag Hills outside the Black Gate once you've scouted the wastes. Alright, let's go see Monsieur Aragorn. Vigo says, yep, the first time we saw the monks at T2, I feel like we did well, considering how many people have never done it. Identify T2. Onto the fire guy now. Awesome. I'm not sure about you guys, but I can hear lunch being made next door. It smells great. Alright, Aragorn, where exactly are you? There he is. Alone, too. Aragorn sees you approach and beckons to you. Yes, my lord, I'm here.
We have come to it at last.
We've come to the last Heveline. Climb to the top of the Slag Hill and look to the south. What awaits us for the Black Gate of Mordor? Okay, I feel we have a cutscene or something coming up. Unfortunately, I've got add-ons that would get in the way. I do apologize for that. Oh well. Well, at least I hope it's a cutscene. Am I in the right spot? Oh, no cutscene, damn it. My expectations were very high there. The field before you... Wait, the field before the Black Gate of Mordor is empty and quiet. Or so we think. I'm sure there's stuff waiting for us. Talk to Aragorn at the base at Slag Hill. Yep, I'm heading back.
Sauron is waiting.
What did you see from atop the hill? Aragorn listens to your account. All was quiet and still? I see, and I'm not surprised. Sauron is waiting. I did not take the empty calm before the gate to be fact, and neither should you. The Dark Lord's armies are arrayed before us, though we see them not. He waits to unleash them, for he wants to see what we will do.
There is no sense in delaying what must come.
Righto, Book 8, Chapter 4, The Black Gate. There's no sense in delaying what must come. There must be a parley. I will go forth with a small group of my most trusted allies and call for Sauron's surrender. Oh man, why can't I come along? Because Tolkien didn't write me in it. I would be honored if you would accompany me, my friend. Oh shit, I'm going along. Wow. You'd be honored? Hell, I'd be honored. It only took us years to get to this point. I do not expect the Dark Lord to give in to our demands, but still, I must offer him the opportunity. Speak to me when your preparations are made and we will go together. Oh wow. This is great. I'm stretching here. It's gonna be fun. I'm ready, let's do this. I mean, this, whatever I wear here is going to be recorded forever in terms of what I'm wearing to meet the Dark Lord, his emissary. So I know you guys are going to be laughing right now, but I need to look my best. Which outfit should I wear? This one is the Swan Knight representing Gondor. Or should I go with the Rohan armor? Oh man, or the Captain Raid armor from back in 85. Decisions. Screw it, I'm just gonna go with this. Looks better anyway. Alright, I'm ready.
Are you ready to go?
I am. Be well prepared, for we are on the very doorstep of evil, and there will be no coming back from this. Oh, I'm excited to see what they have in store for us. Let's go.
We have come to the very doorstep of Mordor to challenge the Dark Lord Sauron. There can be no turning back now.
Alrighty, full lineup here. We have Gandalf, we have Pippin, we have Prince Imrahil. I just cannot get over how silly that Gondorian helm is for Pippin. I just can't. It just does not look right on him. We have Legolas and Gimli, the bromance on a horse. Excellent. Who else got it? We got the Eldon and Elro here. Elrond's bros, Elrond's sons. Elro's bros. What the hell am I talking about? It'd be funny though if they're actually Elrond's brothers. We've got Davrun and of course Eomer. So we're all here. Obviously, I'm crashing the party. I am the uninvited guest. All is still and silent, but I do not trust this emptiness. Do not be fooled by the quiet. There are eyes upon us, though we see them not. Let us ride nearer, and I will call for Sauron's surrender. Hang on, let me get on my horse. We go now to treat with Mordor. I've asked all of you to accompany me, so every land that opposes Sauron will be represented. It is time. Can I actually follow him? I can. Why are you guys riding? Fine. This is far enough. Let's see what appears. Unfurl the banner. Let them see with whom they are dealing. Music here ain't bad. Oh, hey, I can do that too. Wait for me. I haven't put out my banner. Let's do either side. Slash banner Gondor. Hearken to me. Gondor has come to your border with just grievances and fair demands. I'm getting rid of my ghost. Doesn't belong here. Send forth the Dark Lord of the Black Land. Wrongfully, Has he made war upon Gondor and taken its lands? Let him come forth to answer for these crimes. This is great. I feel so in the moment. Why isn't anything happening? Stay behind me, Master Halfling. Halfling. As King of Gondor, I demand that Sauron come forth and alone for his evils. That's a pretty big gate. Someone comes. Where? I need a good look. Oh, there we go. No, Sauron will not leave his lands until his victory is assured. He sends a servant to us, a messenger only. Ah, the mouth of Sauron. Indeed, but we would be wise not to underestimate this messenger. He must be deep in the enemy's councils to be trusted. I am the Mouse of Sauron, and I speak for he who resides in the Dark Tower. I'm gonna go closer and get a look. I want to see what he's all about. I see none who have authority to treat with me. Doesn't look as menacing. Certainly not you, Aragorn. I am not to be touched. I am protected as a herald. You have nothing to fear from us, messenger, until your errand is done. But if your master does not repent for his evil, you will be imperiled indeed. We are surprised to see thee with this rebel, old greybeard. He has a nice horse, though. That evil horse. Dost thou not sense other to their doom, hatching thy plots from a safe distance? He's talking about Frodo and Sam, of course, I think. Man, I want that horse. I have tokens I was bidden to show thee, if thou should dare to come. Let's see him. What do you got for us? Although, I mean, we all already know. I just want to see how it plays out in game. A sword. Nice. Interesting animations there. What else? Cloak. It's like he's auctioning stuff. They should have put that animation in for Dunland in the auction area when Saruman comes. And he bids, Isengard bids 5, whatever. That should have been the animation of the auctioneer. I'm going for a closer look. Very clearly mithril vest there, cloak, with the fellowship. Oh gosh, what is this thing called? That thing from Lothlorien and the sword. Nice, very well detailed. Pippin wants to say something. Avalheim, surely you must recognize those items. That's Frodo's mail shirt, the one he had from Bilbo. The grey cloak has an elven brooch, that's the word, pinned to it, like the one I had from Lorien. And that's Sam's sword, or I'm a boffin. How did this terrible messenger come to have those items, Avalheim? What happened to Frodo and Sam? You silence Pippin with a look, but he is crestfallen, and his outburst cannot be taken back. The mouth of Sauron smiles with cruelty and avarice. You have another of these imps with you. Imps. Nice. I do not know what use you find in them. Pies and ale. Sending them as spies into Mordor is foolish, even for you. But this imp does me a service, and I thank him for it. You cannot deny these tokens now, for he plainly has seen them before. I do not seek to deny them. I know all their history, which you do not. But why bring them here? Coat of the Dwarves, Cloak of the Elves, and Blade of the Fallen West. And spy from the Shire, home to rats. Aye, we know of it. He who bore these tokens might be dear to you, and he might not. But if you would grieve to lose him, I advise you to think most carefully. Sauron bears no love for spies. His fate will depend on your choice. Good, I can see he was dear to you. Or maybe his errand was one you did not want to fail? It has. Now your little spy will suffer the worst torments the Dark Tower can devise. You will never see him again, or perhaps he will be released when he is broken. And he will come to you thus changed, and you will see what you have done. This guy is going all levels of deep. This is what will be unless you accept my lord's terms. Name these terms. Gondor's rebel will withdraw beyond the river Anduin. They will take oaths to never again assail Sauron the Great or his subjects. All lands east of the Anduin will be Sauron's in perpetuity. Lands west of the Anduin will be subordinate to his will. The men of those lands will arrange their own affairs, but bear no weapons. They will help to rebuild Isengard, and Sauron's lieutenant will dwell there. That's a lot of demands. He will rule over the remains of the West. Nay, not Saruman. He speaks of himself. So he wants to rule, huh? This is much to exchange for the delivery of one prisoner. As Sauron's defeat on the field of battle so demoralized him that now he must haggle. Where is this prisoner? Deliver him to us and we will consider Sauron's terms. Insolence. You are in no position to make demands of Sauron. Just begging to die, isn't he? These are the terms. You will take them or you will leave them. Havelheim, I would speak with you. Oh, you value my opinion here? I say we slay him right where he stands on his horse, and let me keep the horse because that is one epic looking ride. I would use that in the Edmores. Although I would change the color of the draping here. And these guys are, well, same nightmare looking steed but without any comfortable stuff. So yeah, I want this horse. So Gandalf, I say we kill him, take the horse, and we attack. Attack the gate. Use your magic fireball. Steel your heart for the trials ahead, Havelheim. That Sauron has either Frodo or Samwise in captivity seems certain. But you must have noticed, as I have, that this messenger speaks only of one prisoner, not of two. And yet, those items are unmistakable, and we're in the possession of both our hobbits. I do not want this vile messenger to keep them. I will distract him, Havelheim, and I want you to retrieve these items in memory of our friends. Well, that's definitely... No! Oh crap, he is using a magic fireball thingy-majingy. Alright, I'll grab him. I just want to see how... that's it. That's the Middle-earth version of calling Batman. Oh, I need one more sword. We take these items in memory of our friend. As for your terms, consider them utterly rejected. It's the more polite way of saying, you know what. We did not come here to waste words with Sauron or with his slaves. Your protection as a herald is near its end, and death is close at hand for you. Yes, let's slay him. Now be gone. Oh, we won't slave now. Well spoken, my friend, says Aragorn. Now we will see what answer Sauron will make. Oh. Oh. Very nice. Besides my ears going to hell, but that was really cool. I thought it would happen in-game, like in the in-game cinematic. I didn't know they were going to bring back those cutscene type things. I guess it's on. Here we go. Battle of the Marnon. Or the Moran, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, so I called it. I said in the last stream it's gonna be something like the previous update. And yeah, it looks exactly like it. What do we have here? Let's just understand what we're looking at. It's the battle map. We've got all sorts of icons. Nazgul's Mouth of Sauron is somewhere here. The big M. We got Haradrim, Easterlings. Where the hell am I on the map? Okay, I'm here. So we're in the middle here. And we're surrounded on all sides. And yeah, lots of hero characters here. Lots of free people. Middle-earth. Excellent, let's go look around. I'm still walking apparently. Gotta remove my insert bar and let's go take a look. This rock is all we have for defense. No lag so far, although my FPS is dropping to an average of 30. I'm not sure if there are any players here or if this is a group instanced area. I don't think so, because this is a solo quest when I picked it up from Aragorn. Just looking around, checking the surroundings. Definitely a lot less going on than what was happening in the Pelennor fields. Pretty impressive visually, I mean in terms of scale. It's darker, I sort of prefer. Oh, we have, is this the exit? Yeah, it's exit. Okay, I thought it was a stable, I got excited. Alright, let's go talk to Aragorn. See what he has for us. That music in the background though, the one they just played, that was pretty good. Real sense of epicness going on.
The quest for the ring has failed, but we must not give in to despair.
Right, do not give up hope, Eveline. We must stand as tall as we may, or Frodo and Sam will have gone to their doom for nothing. I will not allow this to be. The quest for the ring has failed, and we must not give in to despair, or we betray the men who fight alongside us. The day is dark, let our blades and hearts oppose the evils that would forever silence them, and avenge our friends upon these foes.
This is where we will make our stand.
Black Gate has opened, and the armies of Mordor stream forth from Sauron's land, seeking to put an end to those of us who vex him still. This is where we will make our stand. Sauron's warriors have formed a ring outside around the Slag Hills, Happelheim. Fight them as they approach and keep them from advancing. Stand with our friends and allies and aid them as you can. We must hold on for as long as we're able. Our objective is to defeat enemies at the Battle of the Moran. Let's do it. I still have one of the pet ghosts. So I'm just moving around. I mean, if there's anybody who's not played Lotro watching, this may look impressive in terms of a spectacle, but these are not interactable. You can't kill this stuff. This is just set pieces. Only a few mobs here that you can attack. Alright, one down. It's nice though, I was always wondering what our characters would do when this day came, like in terms of confronting the mouth of Sauron here at the Black Gate. Where were we gonna be? What were we gonna do? That's all been answered now. How do I feel about it? It's okay, I suppose. I mean, I can now say I was there when that exchange took place. Now I'm the one who picked up the the items. Send on to Davrin over here. Fight on, Dunedain. Is this to be the last battle, Haveline? My heart tells me this is so, and though it be a sorrowful thing, I will be glad to see the end of wartime, and to have rest. A palpable hit, and another. I find no joy in battle, my friend, but I find that I am uncommonly good at it, truly. I will use that skill to defend the men at my side until my last breath is stolen away by some lucky stroke. Fight onward, Haveline. Make our foes pay for the evils they have done. Okay, this flavor text from hero characters. The objective is still the same. Let's take on 4 or more Uruks, or enemies really here. FPS has dropped to 20 now. It's back up to 30. There's an Uruk over there. Let's go ahead and grab him. I'm just wondering, like in places like these, like in maps like these, the Pelennor Fields one, the general area was open, I think, but when it came to doing the individual chapters, I think they were solo. I'm trying to remember hard here. I think what would be great if these chapters of the epic story were sort of open. You can at least bring a friend along. I mean, it's great. I think it's great that you can do them solo because, after all, you know, it's your story, and it's a culmination of what, 10 years worth of epic story, and you obviously, some players want to experience this alone. I get that. I'm saying it would be nice if it gives an option to pick whether you want to do this solo or do it in a group. Alright, who's this? We got Lotro there. They seek to out as their numbers. Each of us is worth a dozen of their mindless thralls. My limbs are heavy and my breath is short, Haveline, but I will do what I can to support Aragorn and my kinsmen. Fight on, fight on. Alright, 2 enemies, and they are not small ones. They're big ones. Here's an Olog. Where are you running? Come here. You're mine. That music in the background right now, that's awesome. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. But yeah, that's I wish there was a longer version. One more Olog. He's not alone. He's got an Orc warrior with him. Take him on nonetheless. Now we're going to talk to Gimli. I see Legolas. That means Gimli's nearby. What happens when you run out of arrows, Legolas? Oh, no response. It's so funny to hear what he says. I see that you have already slain your share of orcs, Haveline. Legolas has also cut an impressive swath, but he tells me his supply of arrows will not last long. Perhaps you can help me with this. You're kidding! The battle is going to begin, but there's no need to worry about our respective tallies at this time. There'll be plenty of foes for all of us.
right. My supply of arrows will soon run low.
You bloody elf. You damn elf. It's not my problem if you run out of arrows. I have enough arrows for the moment, but Gimli is right. My supply will run low soon if the tide of the enemies does not slow. Many archers of Gondor and Rohan have already fallen to the arrows of Mordor. Some of their quivers remain full, or nearly so. Go to the archery lines and look for fallen unfortunates. If you return to me with a number of your full quivers, I will be able to maintain my current pace and continue to support Gimli. Thank you. Yeah, not like I have a choice. Excellent. Let's put this in a red background. Oh, I can't see. Alright, at least I know what I'm looking for. Arrows here. Is that a real player? Or is that just an NPC running by? NPC. One more, just one more. I think I'm out on this side. I'll check the other side. Get on my horse for this. Anything here? Archery lines, where be you? Nice, all orcs. Alright, so there we go. Okay. Back to Legolas. He owes me big time for picking up arrows. Thank you, my friend. Set the quivers at my feet and I'll use them as the need arises. He placed the quivers of arrows at Legolas' feet and he nods with satisfaction, but his eyes never leave the distant line of the battle. I heard Aragorn shouting his commands on the top of the slag hill to the west, southwest. I'm climb the hill and see if we can aid him. Aragorn. There you are.
We have held the line of battle, for now.
Keeping our foes from ascending the eastern hill, but it seems that our foes have redoubled their efforts to take the western hill. We are hard-pressed and can spare no man, but someone must go to the western hill and keep it from being taken. Can you go to the aid of Imrahil with haste enough, Nephilim? I know you can. Fight your way to the slope of the western hill and help the Prince of Dol Amroth throw back the tide. That's easy. I've only done that kind of work. Oh! Well. There are players in here. Excellent. So this is like the Pelennor Fields. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, lag is catching up to me now. FPS is dropping significantly. Picking up again. Alright, here I am, Imrahil, Babylon. But with you here, my spirits are lifted.
The flow of battle pushed Eomer of Rohan down the slope. Help him!
Do not worry about me, Haviland. We are hard pressed by our foes, but even so, they are unable to match us. I have the high ground for now. Oh man, I hate that phrase, I have the high ground. All the Star Wars memes are coming. The flow of the battle pushed Eomer of Rohan further down the slope, and I fear he will be cut off from the rest of his forces. Find him to the east and ensure he's safe. Yes, sir. He's right there. Welcome, the concern of the Prince of Dol Amroth, but it's unnecessary. My own battle is well in hand. I have another worry. The terrible flying creatures that carry rogue Nazgul in their backs. They fall upon my soldiers and bear them aloft with their clutching claws. And then they drop them on the battlefield below. There's no protection for this. The safety of my men is my prime concern, for many soldiers of Rohan are unhorsed, and such is not their preferred means of doing battle. Over the din of battle, I thought I heard heard voices crying out in alarm to the southwest. That is where you are needed, not here with me. Everybody's throwing me around like a damn ping pong. Oh, it's Reeve Ingbert. Some familiar faces. While you distract his foes, Ingbert managed to escape without a word of thank you. Objective has changed. We gotta talk to Pippin and Baragon. Things are getting a bit hectic here. Baragon. I love Baragon. Anybody play Lord of the Rings, the card game? The living card game by Fantasy Flight Games? I always use the Baragon hero. Love it.
Stay wary. Our foes have not depleted the stock of their sorcery.
The tide of the enemies have swelled and soon will crash upon the shore of our shield wall. The tide will not draw back again until we are slain. I have taken it upon myself to watch Peregrine the Halfling. He's a soldier of Gondor and now more a member of the guard than I, but it grieves my heart to think that he might fall in this battle. I'll protect him if I can, both for his sake and for that of my son, whose friendship he possesses. Stay wary, Haveline. I wish our foes have not depleted the stock of their sorceries. Pippin says,
I am glad to see you are still kicking.
I'm afraid I can't do very much among all these warriors, but I am to do the best I can for Frodo and Persan. I miss Merry, but at least he's back in Minas Tirith and will need to see this fighting. Not for today, at least. I don't expect I can draw level with some of his deeds, not unless I were to smite that horrible messenger. That is all right. Be careful, Eveline. This beastly brood is out for blood. What beastly brood? Talk to Balinir, the southern slopes of the western hill. At the moment, in between, the opening couple of quests were all slain. Now it's just moving around, just asking people how they're doing. Oh, he's lost his sword. Let me guess. I'm gonna go find it for you, right?
Help! Can you help me?
I have slain a number of orcs, but the last one staggered away with my sword still stuck in its gut, and now I have no weapon. Can you find me a sword? There must be a blade somewhere at the base of the hill, abandoned or jawed by a coward or by a corpse. Without a weapon, I cannot do any good for Gondor, and I have no way to protect myself. Yeah. Let me see. So anywhere here should be a sword. As ever, my favorite tactic is to hit the delete key. Actually, no need. I see one right there. Hello. Nice timing. Alright, got the sword. Set up. Let's give it back to Balinir. Who is dead? No way. Come on. How did he die? I didn't see it. You hear Aemir's voice above the din coming from atop the hill.
We are being overwhelmed. Fight back to Aragorn on the other hill.
I sustained an injury from an orc's lucky swing, and now my arm hangs loosely. I cannot lift up my shield. My men have fallen back a short distance, but they cannot stand long against the tide. They will soon need to retreat once more. I ask that you fight across the eastern slag hill once again. If the battle is turning against us here, it must also be going ill with Aragorn. Look for his friends, the elf and the dwarf. I saw them from afar, but could not tell how they fared. They will need you. Yay! I will not despair. Very conscious that there's Nazguls flying around. Just not yet encountered one in open battle yet. I'm fully expecting one to just land and then be like a battle on its own, taking out a Nazgul. Go around, kill 4 more orcs or urgs or whatever for the objective. See 3 up here. Oh great, we have an Olog High. Just tag him real quick. Alrighty. Now let's go find Legolas and Gimli in the Western Hill. May have pulled a bunch with me. We'll catch up. Wow, you are slow. Or that was just lag.
There is knife work to be done all around the hill.
All those quivers you brought me are spent, Eveline. There's knife work to be done all around the hill, and plenty for all. I have this fight in hand, but I'm certain there will be enough foes for you to slay if you go looking for them, or wait for them to seek you out. Okay, defeat 4 more enemies. Alright. Gonna hold that one while I jump to the other. Alright, now we're going to Calenglad. Okay, you know what? How many of his people do we need to talk to right now? It's getting a bit draggy. Talk to Calenglad atop the eastern Slag Hill. Right, let's go. This orc is just standing there mocking Aragorn, who's not doing anything.
I'm glad you returned. I wanted to tell you something.
I'm glad the flow of battle has brought you to me, Eveline. I wanted to speak with you again. You study the ranger's face and see little of the doubt that troubled him at the camp of the host. He seems curiously calm for one who stands amid such tumults. After battle was joined, I stood with Aragorn and felled orc after orc. Soon I lost count of the bodies, but there were ever more to replace them. With each swing of my blade, my sword lost its individuality. It was no longer my weapon only, but it was the weapon of every Dunedain that ever took up sword for his king. With every swing, it seemed to me I was conducting a great music, and the tides of battle moved through and around me in great swelling chorus. It was a drowning tide, and it swept the foes of men beneath it, cleansing the land of their foul mark. I saw the great beauty of the land returning in full measure. The deep forests growing anew and the rivers flowing swift and clean. I saw twilight pulling in the hills and the stars reflected in the mountain lakes crisp and cool. My eyes were open to this vision of a new age, and though I saw it only for the span of a breath, I knew in that moment that Gwyndeth had been right. Such a kingdom would be worth some measure of sorrow. She will see it, though she fade into myth, and men question whether she ever existed at all. But still, she will be there among the falls and waters of Lake I can't pronounce that. Nenuile? Nenuile, let's go with that, as she will remember. I am at peace, my friend. The evil of Sauron cannot last, even if every last one of us perishes before his gate. But let us hope we do not. A new age is coming. Dude, that's some pretty deep shit to be reflecting upon right here in battle, man. Aragorn calls me, and I go to my king.
How goes the fighting on the Western Hill?
I trust that Irmir and Imrahil stand still against the force of Mordor. You tell Aragorn that they are still defiant, but injuries have begun to mount among their soldiers. So it is with us, but we fight on. It will not be long now, but we will stand until the end.
How goes the fighting on the Western Hill?
Here we go.
Must be ready.
That's what I want to see. I want to see some goodies. The enemy lines have drawn back slightly, but it is only in preparation for their final push. Soon they will march inwards once more, tightening the noose around our position. We must be ready. Tell me when you're prepared and we'll stand together and to rebut them. Alright, we have one class trade point here, which is great. More class trade points are always a good thing, especially if they are given to you in a quest and not in, you know, grindy region deeds stuff. Hooded Cloak of the Black Gate. Let's go ahead and preview this and see what the design is like. Ah, interesting. Oh, what's really awesome is that based on the dressing room, I can tell that it can be dyed. Or can it? Yes, it can, but it's only those lines around the cloak that can be dyed. But still, I'll take it. The main color itself is like a very... I don't know what you want to call that. Dirty gold with black or brown. I wish I could dye that. Let's check it out in white. Yeah, it looks better. What about black? Where's black? Or red, maybe. Let's see. Where the hell is red? Red. There you go. That ain't bad, I suppose. Okay, that's cool. And then we have more cloaks. These are... Ooh, hang on here. Are these upgrades from the ones I currently have? 1,596 armor, slight increase there. Still 1 essence slot. Item levels increased. It's got will version. There's the agility version. Here's the might version. So definitely gain more might. I lose a bit of vitality, but I gain critical rating. All in all, an improvement, I'd say. Let's go ahead and see how this one looks like. Oh, it's the same. It's just that the cosmetic is the hooded version, and your equipment one is the non-hooded version. I'll probably stick with the non-hooded one. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and play this final assault. And let's earn our rewards here. The 1 class trade point. Let's see this to the very end.
Our foes make their final assault.
Already the lines begin to push forward once again. Our foes make their final assault. Let's kick some ass, yo.
And so we come to it at last. The battle surges all around us, and our last stand begins.
Just looking, surveying the battlefield here. Familiar names all around. Rangers, Dunedains, Elrond's son, me and my ghost. Alright, let's go. My kinsmen and these others have cast back all of the enemy's advances in this point half line. We must not fail now.
We must rejoin the fight.
Sir, yes sir. Lead the way, my future king. Spoiler alert. Uh-oh. Don't lag now. Come on. Thank God. Just lagging for a moment there. Guessing we're gonna have to kill maybe 20 to 30 of these before something takes place. Well, actually that's a bit too much. I'll say about 15 to 20. Let's see what they're gonna show us here. Maybe some trolls, maybe some Olog highs. I personally want to see a Nazgul. Bring that Nazgul. Oh shit! Too soon? No! Not Kalimgod.
It took him this way. Find him.
I will. Man, that voice actor just really belted it out.
Do not give up.
Remember, Kalimgad coughs weakly, but he smiles despite the pain. From above, I saw light. It cannot be quenched. The new age. Rest in peace. Alright. I will stay here and guard his body from foes. You are needed in the west between the slag hills. Okay, I'll go help them. Who am I helping exactly? I guess I'll head back up. No wait, this is east. Then I should head to the west. That's where Airmare and oh, what's this other guy? Imrahil is. Is that Imrahil? No. Berthon. Oh shit. He just got grabbed by a Nazgul right in front of me. There's nothing I could do. We have to do something about those flying beasts, or there will be no one left to carry on the fight. We must find some archers, okay? Let's go find some archers, although I doubt arrows would do anything to a Nazgul and a fell beast. What? You're not gonna move? Oh, there we go. Thread the needle, Half-Life. Now is not the time. You should not have gotten in our way, wretches. Let's carry on. Get ready. Here comes the big one. Oh. Yeah, it's not so bad. Oh shit, he died. Come on, it was just one hit. Well, I avenged you. Apfelheim, do you live? Yes, I live. Cannot see you, friend. Everything is darkness. I do not have long. Fight on, fight on. If there is a day to come after this, look to the people of Anvalas. Tell them their lord died a hero. I will. Okay, you hear a scream from above. That was Pippin's voice. I'm coming, Pippin. Hang tight. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm not in the right place. Oh, there he is. Oh dear, dear. You have found Baragon, but Pippin does not stand with him.
He saved my life.
I was stunned and fell beneath the press of battle, but even as the great troll searched out to end my life, Peregrine stabbed him with his blade. He slew the beast, but it fell upon him, and I fear he's dead. He lives. Pippin does not move. There is no end to this onslaught. As long as we have remained divided, we are weak. We must move as a group if we are to stand long. We must fight back to King Alisar before it's too late.
Be ready, their final assault! Stand tall, men of Gondor and Rohan! Stand tall, men of the North!
You have fought well and bravely, my friends, but our time is nearly at its end. It has been an honor to fight alongside you. We must keep fighting until we no longer can. No one is coming to save us, for who could? We are on our own.
Very emotional, that. I know exactly what's coming. This is cool. Lots of fan service here. Very nice. Okay. Lots of players here now. Well, at least more than earlier. You know, when Aragorn says that no one is coming to save us now, I always have this weird fantasy that all of a sudden, you know, elves and dwarves show up. Men, well, never happened.
It has been an honor to fight alongside you.
Even now, at the end, I do not regret what we have done, or that for which we fought. Let us stand together for a little while longer. I am pleased to call you friend, Half-Alive. I am pleased to call you my king, or soon-to-be king. Let's go ahead and pick our reward. I'm going for the Might Cloak. I'm gonna need an Essence Reclamation Scroll. I have a couple in the bank. I'll do that later. There we go. New shinies. Excellent. Okay, now what? Oh wait, is that the end? Is there no more stories? Is that the end of the chapter? I don't know. Let's go ahead and check the deed log here. Epics, epics, epics. Strength of Sauron. Oh yes, it's the end. Complete book 7, The Trap, and the story continues in future updates. So I suppose this is where the expansion comes in to tie up the end here, I think. I can't confirm if this is the end, but if this is the end of the update's epic story, that's it wasn't a very long story, but the last couple of quests has been pretty epic. We got to see the confrontation with the mouth of Sauron. You know, we got to take part in the fight that's gone on here, distracting Sauron while Frodo and Sam are in there somewhere doing their thing, which I hope we'll get to play in the session play in the new expansion or something. So the end result is we have a new map here with, I'm sure there'll be more quests and stuff to explore when the expansion gets nearer, I think, because right now Aragorn doesn't have a quest for me anymore. And we also know from that little cinematic that the Eagles are coming. And that's it really. I guess there's no reason to be here any longer except just enjoy the view. We're so close now. Really, really close. I did expect the epic story to be a little bit longer though. It's a little short in my opinion. But still fun. And the rewards, we got a new cloak. Essence slotted cloak. And a cosmetic one as well, the hooded cloak. Plus 1 class trait point. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this battle area. Back to the Slag Hills. And here we are. So I guess from now on Aragorn will be here with this horse that'll take me back to the Battle at the Black Gate whenever new content comes up, which again looks like it's gonna be the expansion. So ooh, that was a fun experience. Now for the rest of the PvE content this update has to offer. Did I take everything from him? I probably did. Bone Idol, Tower of Teeth, and What Lies Beneath the Hills. So here's what I'm gonna do, folks. It is about 12:39 p.m. here. Where I'm at, which means it's gonna be lunchtime pretty soon. So I am gonna stop stream for lunch. I may pick it up later after lunch, or I will check out a couple of other games that I have in mind that I have not been able to try out because of, you know, the leveling stream for Guild Wars 2 and stuff like that. So I may continue playing those. Some of them are Revelation Online, and the other one is Arcade as well. As for the next MMO Top 10, well, you guys should already have an idea what's that going to be, right? I mean, I put out a video asking you guys to help me decide what's going to be next, and a lot of you folks have voted for Albion Online, surprisingly, because Albion, you know, it's sort of like a niche MMO in terms of what their gameplay is all about, what the focus is on, and I haven't watched any reviews of Albion. I have read quite a bit about it when it, you know, when it was announced, like well, not announced, when during the last couple of beta wipes, I think. So I do have an idea about what the game's all about. But we'll see. That will probably start next weekend. So in the meantime, in the coming week, I'll have a lot of time to myself to play some Lotro, play Revelation Online, play a whole bunch of different MMOs, which I'll be streaming for. So I got a lot of video content to make reviews when I get the chance to. So there's gonna be a lot of content. Where did all these players come from? Holy crap! I'm just here rambling on, and all these players just came from nowhere. Alrighty. Well, that's that for this stream. Next one could be later, could be tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I'll let you guys know. There's a lot of stuff I have yet to do here to complete the update, which is like the fellowship quest, for example. I'm going to do that with a good friend of mine, Wigga, whenever she's free, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, and finish out the balance quests of the update as well. And probably I'll have a review or you know, thoughts about update 20 for free players if you want to spend money. Drop some turbine sorry, not turbine points. They're no longer, Lotro is no longer a turbine game. It's called Lotro points now, which I'm still trying to get used to. So it's no longer called, you know, the turbine store. It's called Lotro store, and everything's called Lotro points. Actually, I don't actually know how. Oh, sales. Infamy and renown scrolls are on sale. I don't PvP anymore. Anyway, I was gonna check how much the quest spec is gonna be. Except I can't, because yeah, I guess I'm VIP. I can't really see how much the quest spec is gonna be. But yeah, to expect some content like that in the near future. Until then, I'm out of here to have lunch. Thanks guys for watching, and thanks for hanging out. I'll keep this on Twitch for a couple of days, and then I'll export it over to YouTube in case you guys want to watch it over there. So everyone in chat, men, thanks for hanging out. Yep, I will probably have a very good lunch because I'm starving. So once again, thanks for watching guys. I'll be back soonish. Laters.